Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This week, for staff development, I wanted to go over with you our new website and just point out a couple of features to help you. First of all, as you notice, the navigation and the design has dramatically changed. Our basic navigation includes the following sections. Our home page, which has the social media buttons down here at the left, our Facebook account, the Twitter feed from our superintendent, and our YouTube channel. On the right hand side, of course, we have basic district contact information and matching navigation on the bottom as with the top. As you can see, we are trying to celebrate here on our home page fun and exciting things that make our district who we are. Yes, we would love to get submissions from you of photos to feature here on the home page to link back to your school site. Every one of these menus, actually, in our old website, those pages were not clickable pages. They currently are. So if I go to About MUSD and click on that page itself, you notice it is a history of the district. We get our submenu on the left-hand side of the same pages that showed up in the top menu. Pages that have a subpage, like the department section for example, are delineated by the pop-out, and here they are delineated by a simple arrow. If I select the departments page, we try to really focus the navigation by having only the things pertinent to that section show up. You'll notice later we do the same thing for school sites. Obviously, some of these pages are still under construction. In our board and superintendent section, we have our board and key links to SharePoint sites. Under schools, we wanted to design this to make it a little more user-friendly. So each one of these landing pages has a simple school directory. So the K-8 schools that are alphabetized from A to L, the first item is a link to the page, the second item is a link to the map. If we go to community, on the community page, we are currently trying to just give you an overview of how we are trying to focus this section. It's all about meeting your needs. Coming soon, as it says here, we need to fill out our How Do I pages to kind of give you an FAQ or helps to common questions. At the moment, each of the landing pages have not been decided what we're going to do with them. So whether we click Employees or whether we click Employee Resources, either one goes to Resources. We know this page is different and don't know yet whether you like the design or not, but we wanted to make it as simple and intuitive as we could. So each of these new screenshots are taken from what the pages currently look like. As stated, the How Do I section is still coming, but we do have information, of course, about Common Core, the previous sites provided by our Ed Services Department, and under Calendars is a section we really want to work on and improve. At the moment, the Calendars page itself gives us the traditional downloadable PDFs at a glance. If one simply clicks on the link, for example, they'll get the PDF. Downloadable links to those items that they can open and use. However, at this page at the moment, under Calendars, if I go to District Calendar or Activities Calendar, it's a little too broad. Let's look at the Activities Calendar. Being this is a new website and we have lots of people helping, notice please under the 11th, for example, several different school sites have put in that it's Veterans Day. We're all very excited about Veterans Day. At the top, a person can click on this and change the category. So if I want to see just, the first one, why not, George Cormier, then the database changes so we only see one Veterans Day because it's focused on just the things for that school. One of the changes we are going to make here is under schools, and if I go down to Walter Woodward, for example, Walter Woodward has their own activities calendar, something I will be setting up for every school site. This one does not have the filtration button because the calendar is strictly and automatically just the contents for Walter Woodward. If we go back to Walter Woodward's homepage by clicking on this little link up here above the words Activities Calendar, notice please that current events populate here on the right and here as well. News are things that are just announcements, not tied to a specific location necessarily or a specific time of day, and events are typically things we're asking people to attend. Under Outreach, we have the information to congratulate some of the winners from our recent family nights, a glance at the crowds, etc. All of these pages we are hoping to make a dynamic resource to let our public know what we are doing to try to improve their connection to the school district. There is a search bar that seems to work pretty well. If, for example, I type in that word resources, it fairly quickly gets me to the internal sites that I'm going to want. And last but not least, we have this fun little resource here. If I go to, why not? Let's go back to the history of the school about MUSD. And if I need to see that in a different language than English, we have the translation tool right here. We can go with, why not, Filipino. And now, although it's not perfect, this is our translation into Filipino, courtesy of Google Translate. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. We'd really love to make this website as dynamic and helpful for all of our community members as we can, and we really are proud to be MUSD. Come back tomorrow, and I'll take a look at the Teacher Technology Center and what we've done differently there. Thanks for watching.